You know what? I was wrong. I was wrong. I'm man enough to stand up here in front of y'all and admit I was wrong. About 2 weeks ago, hanging out with friends and family and having a conversation about a completely different topic, I said to them at the time, I no longer argue about the cult leaders. I argue about the cult. Cult leaders, I can't argue about cult leaders because they only do what they're supposed to do. As a cult leader, I only have one job. 3 jobs, technically. Technically. But as a cult leader, I only have 3 jobs. Convince a group of people that somehow lying for me, protecting my image, and if possible, giving me your money is somehow more beneficial to you than it is me. To me, that's the definition of a cult. When you're willing to sit there and ignore facts and reality and lie in order to uplift a person, how's that not a cult? But see, you guys don't like the definition of that because you don't like that it actually includes you. We could talk about Christianity. We could talk about being in the nation. It's funny how y'all so quick to want to cancel Snoop, but y'all haven't said shit about Farrakhan. Farrakhan is a Trump supporter. Did y'all not know that? I posted the video of him on YouTube yesterday. You know what black folk did? You can't have culture without a cult. And unfortunately, the black culture can all be summarized down to 3 fucking words. The entire black culture can be summarized to 3 fucking words. Nah, that's different. That's the black culture. The black culture dictates that you get up in the morning, you go on Twitter or Facebook or whatever and find out whatever the white man told you to be mad at, and then you'll be mad at that. That's the black culture. Nah, that's different. Is it? Is it? The most recent one that we just dealt with. Snoop. After Snoop sat there and said all the shit he said about Donald Trump. After he sat there and said all the shit he said about Kanye West. Now this Uncle Tom Jigaboo is up there shucking and jiving for these niggas. I was wrong. I said, watch. Wait till the Olympics and niggas will act like this shit never happened. I was fucking wrong. It didn't take to the Olympics. It took a couple days. He just had an event in Inglewood and niggas couldn't wait to show up and see walk with the Snoop. Couldn't wait to show up and see walk with Snoop Coon. It was lit. He did an event. It was lit. We was all there. It didn't even take till the Olympics. That shit took 48 hours. Took 48 hours. All up and down my timeline right now. Right after that happened. So we're not canceling Snoop? Okay. All day long up and down my timeline, the same shit. You niggas mad at Snoop, but you would have did the same shit for half the money. Nah, you're projecting because I wouldn't. I've quit jobs for less shit than that. You're not about to sit here and tell me that this motherfucker that's trying to bring back the stop and frisk and give complete immunity to police? To do what? To who? But you supporting that bullshit? But go ahead, black folks. Tell me how that's different. Go ahead. That is the summary of the black cult. It's not a culture. Don't say it's a culture because it's not. We don't have a culture. We don't. We hate anybody in our culture if they get too big. We don't. Tell me again about Michael Jackson. Tell me again about Michael Jackson. Because remember, y'all don't play about kids. Y'all don't play about kids. R. Kelly, we don't play about kids. We don't play about kids? Then why the fuck haven't y'all turned in Drake with all this evidence that y'all have? Why haven't you turned in Drake? Y'all, facts, we all know how Drake is. Then why are we all not at the Child Protective Services turning his ass in? Oh, that's different. And at the same time, I'm confused because why are we tearing down Drake but uplifting Kobe? Drake brought a 17-year-old girl on stage and kissed her. Kobe took one to prom and married her. Oh, that's different. We don't have a black culture. We got a black cult. You can't mention LeBron James, because as soon as you mention LeBron James, some Kobe fanatic is going to turn around. You're a bronzesexual. Okay, then you're a mambasexual. Oh, I'm sorry, that didn't have the same ring to it. It's not as feisty. It's not as spicy. Grown-ass men run around calling each other bronzesexuals. But we have a culture? Fuck out of here. We don't have a culture, we have a cult. And a cult is literally doing what the fuck it's supposed to do. We can't sit there and talk about the maggots, how dumb and stupid and ridiculous they look, and we over here doing the same shit. We want to talk about dumb and stupid. You guys are making up lies for this piece of shit, man. And you sit there hollering, screaming about them, but aren't you making up lies for Chris Brown? We're supposed to cancel Diddy, but we canceled Diddy, but we love Chris Brown? Aren't they both woman beaters? Oh, but Rihanna forgave Chris Brown. Here we go, making excuses for the co-leader. But Rihanna forgave him, so we have to too. But Cassie took a payout, so... Oh, that's different. It's the black culture, otherwise known as the black cult. We can't wait to sit there and talk about the other cults and how dumb and stupid and ridiculous they are, because we're wrapped up in the Warren Blaken of the cult that we support. I've never heard anybody say shit about Mamba mentality when Kobe Bryant was still playing. All I heard was people screaming that he was a ball hog and needed to pass the ball more. Then somehow he retired and all of a sudden became in the GOAT debate. And then after he died, it wasn't even a debate. It's Michael Jordan and then Kobe and then nobody else. Really? Because statistically, Kobe's never been great at anything. I don't care how much you like him. I don't care how passionate you are. He came to LA at 17 and we raised him and da-da-da-da. That sounds great and fantastic. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry. Statistically, what did he do that nobody else could have done in that same situation? Can't name it, can he? Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Hurry up, go find the meme, go find the GIF, go find somebody else to explain it for you, because that's what we do in the black culture. Ask somebody in the black culture a direct fucking question, and we'll get to tap dancing and pop locking, and let's go find the meme to make a joke about it. Let's go find the GIF. Let's go find the picture clip. I keep saying the same shit. Black folk, it's okay to think for yourself. It really doesn't hurt. I promise you it doesn't. And when you have a core of actual friends, you don't give a fuck about what other people think. That's why, hey, Snoop, I owe you an apology. Because the people in your cult ain't going to leave it. They're not. They're going to be right there with you. You've already proven that. He did a fundraiser in Inglewood. Niggas was right there. Niggas, we get to see walk with Snoop. You niggas don't care. The black cults, the black culture, it all comes down to 3 words. Nah, that's different. Because the cult that I'm in is better than the cult that you're in. And the cult that you're in is dumb and stupid and crazy. But the cult that I'm in is great and wonderful and respect. Stop it. You're in a fucking cult. Statistically, this is numbers. Not opinion. Numbers. Numbers show LeBron James is a better player than Kobe Bryant ever was. The numbers. Now, I argue with yourselves. I don't give a damn how you feel about it. The actual statistical numbers show LeBron James is way better than Kobe Bryant. Matter of fact, in their matchups against each other, LeBron James is 16 to Kobe 6 against each other. But somehow, now we have to ignore the stats because we don't like the way, if you're in the Kobe cult, stats don't matter because we don't like when they because your boy don't have enough. The Kendrick and Drake beef, supposedly. Hold on, let me answer that. The Kendrick and Drake beef. Y'all keep bringing up a Pulitzer. The Pulitzer. You know what's funny? The funniest shit about the Pulitzer, 98% of people that keep talking about the Pulitzer couldn't even tell what the fuck it was for. Not my Pulitzer Prize winning rapper. What do you get the Pulitzer for? Google it. Google's your friend. Go look it up. Go find out for yourself. Go do your own research. Go do your own homework. I'm not going to find it for you. In other words, you have no idea. In other words, you just copy and pasted what somebody else just said. What the fuck did he get the Pulitzer Prize for? And what does that have anything to do with rap music? I said before, 3 6 Mafia got an Oscar. How many albums of theirs do you have? I've never heard them put up in the GOAT. They're the greatest of all time because they have an Oscar. So does Blue Ivy. What the fuck are y'all talking about? But when it comes down to Grammy nominations and actual hits, oh, that doesn't matter that much. Hits are... People that pay attention to hit records are low vibrational. Oh, that's different. That's the black culture. Oh, that's different. Because that's all we can ever say. We won't think for ourselves. We won't stand up for ourselves. We won't do shit. But sit back and wait for somebody else to tell us who and what we're supposed to be mad at. And if we're in that cult, we're going to wrap up in it tight and we're going to defend that shit to the end. If we're not in the cult, then we're going to sit back and attack him from the comfort of the cult that we are in any goddamn way. There are people out there that will never go viral, that will never become famous, that will never be anything because we don't tap dance for the fucking masses. We're not going to sit there and shift I never liked Kendrick. I'm not going to start liking him now. I never liked Kobe. I'm not going to start liking him now. That's the difference between me and a lot of you motherfuckers because you just flip-flop. Once again, the black culture is, oh, that's different. Last point. It's funny as hell because I watched the interview Nelly and was it Willie D? Is that the name? Nelly and Willie D? And it's the funniest shit how Nelly, and I'm not even gonna go into the whole interview, but it's hysterical how Nelly sits there and says, in defense of Trump, he sat there and said people can change. We can't judge somebody now based on what they did in the past. If people judge me on my past, I wouldn't be where I am now. And he actually had a valid point. Right up until he turned around and said, but it was Biden, it was the crime bill in the 80s. I'm sorry, I thought you said we're not bringing up the past. But it was Biden that said if you ain't black, you don't vote for you ain't black. I'm sorry, I could have swore you just said we're not bringing up the past. I could have swore you just said that somebody can change. I could have swore you just said that what somebody did in the past was a long time ago, and we can't hold them to that same scrutiny now. And then turn right around in the same sentence, the same conversation, the same interview, and brought up shit from Biden's past. But once again, in the black culture, nah, that's different. My fault. I fell for the okie doke. I started arguing about the cult leaders. My fault. It's the fucking cult members that's the problem. And y'all niggas is weird. Stop me when I'm lying. Correct me when I'm wrong. Get out your emotional ass feelings and take this fucking medicine.